Hi everybody, Ben from X-Geeks, and we're back with Call of Cthulhu. This is Chapter 3, Garden of the Hawkins Mansion. It's got some proper Joker scars there. Are we being watched, do you think? Yes, we are.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion.
It's got a Scooby-Doo feel to it now.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Sam Ordine.
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
So could he be the person
go up there?
looking at us, perhaps?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
No, I've got more questions to ask first, mate.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around it, would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
No.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
I don't trust you, but
Why
okay.
not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
No question of leaving now. I must examine the scene of the fire.
Right. Well, I'm not going to just follow you. There's plenty more to... See, there's all this here, so... Let me do my own investigation. Oh, that's cool. See the whole town. That's awesome. Oh, see? A figure of a whale carved from wood. It's a toy sailors made for the children. See, this is why we don't just follow. We got to explore ourselves.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Can we take...
Sturdy and well sharpened.
So I can't grab the axe. That's a pity.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
1693. Where's the axe gone?
The axe is gone.
Ha!
Be on my guard.
I thought that was actually a glitch, but no, it turns out now someone has took the axe. Could it be caretaker? Hello?
Poor kid.
Buried already.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Is the caretaker still around? Evidence here suggests he is.
It's surprising indeed. Let's try to keep our eyes open.
Hmm.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Yeah.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here at...
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
So, her and her son, their graves are like untouched. Whereas he's had it smashed. So, I think that's telling us something. Looks like we can't do anything more, so let's head up to the mansion.
This entrance is still in use.
Oh dear. Oh my god, that made me jump.
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right?
We got them! Dump them into the ocean!
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on dark water.
Oh, now we got... Oh.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
Can we try and convince him?
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake.
Here we go.
But it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do.
Achievement
Go on,
unlocked.
then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Oh, better late than never.
Pierce, now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
What?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Oh, here we go. Pierce and Officer Bradley explore the gardens of the Hawkins Mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins Mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire.
Who left this light on?
So let's look at a diary. Ooh, got 5 points available. So let's bump that up because that, could have helped us. Yeah, that could have helped us with that extra option, but never mind. Let's check our sanity. Eee. So we've got Officer Bradley, age 37. Oof, it's been harsh. And we've got caretaker Silas Winchester. I've got the whale. And I've got the key. Okay, so we've got to find the fire scene. I heard whispering. Some tree or tentacles, do you think? Probably tentacles, given what we're playing.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins.
Ooh.
What does this tell me?
To reconstruction mode. So it's more appetizing there. Medicine.
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Guess this is where his wife would be. Looks like someone kicked off.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Yeah, next to his mum.
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else?
Tainted meat, perhaps.
Something happened at this table. An argument?
He kicks off.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Yep,
Working,
that's me.
officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
So, rotten meat.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
Okay, let's have a look in here. Yeesh.
They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just a stop along the way. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Okay, so looking here.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? They had a fight. Why?
Oh boy.
Did it stop at the time of the fire? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
This is dark. Well, we know she was on the table. But notice how we've not seen one of him yet.
Did someone escape the fire?
That's what I'm thinking. Did he escape?
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here.
Yep, he made it out.
A desperate attempt to flee.
Toy soldier.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I'm not gonna say that.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Right, so before we go, got 2 more skill points. We're on 50, 40. Let's bring that up so we're got all the 40s and a 50. So we need to keep on top of the investigation. But yeah, that'll do.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Let's make sure no one's watching.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
My money is on the father.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Cool.
Dated 1818.
Whoa.
Moby Dick. Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Yeah.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. This place was falling apart long before the fire. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Okay. Ah, it's boosted on medicine. Nice. Let's go up a level. Oh.
A book on hunting whales. The island's staple diet last century.
What the?
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
The classic.
Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Has Gordon Freeman been here?
A crowbar. Could prove useful.
Okay, can we use it on this? No.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
So it's a letter of complaint. Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family with high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behaviour of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to reoccur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. And Anton Wellard. So, the local folk weren't too happy. Oh my days, did you see that? Did you see that? If you did, tell me in the comments, and if it made you jump like it's done me, because oh my days, my heart is pounding. Oh dear. Oh, I don't know where to go now. Should I carry on down this dark? Oh, that's terrifying. Okay. Scratches.
Locked. The boys' room.
Yes, this is... Okay.
A child's fort. And what threat was Simon protecting his world?
I'm guessing from his father.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Oh, indeed.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Ooh, what are they? Oh, paint.
What will her room reveal about her?
Like, ideally, I would like the lantern we had at the very beginning.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
They act as a depressant of the nervous system. So she was very much on edge and struggling.
Perfect.
Oh boy.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve? Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
It's a very weird relationship. More scratches.
Locked. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Exhibition. Made some money from it.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Yeah, she's making a lot of money from a portrait, so why would she give it away for free? Oh boy. Oh boy.
Is anyone there?
Now we've got a lantern. This is one spooky room. Whoa!
You! Stop!
Whoa, we're chasing him down, but we don't seem to be as fast. Where's he gone?
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
Okay, we may switch to one light source to the other. Wow, this is brighter. See, it's going
This door
down.
was closed earlier.
So we've
Where
got a
did he
limited
go?
time with it.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
But who's that? Charles Bronson?
I wonder who the man with the glasses is. The Scylla. It's
You
the
really
boat
think
that was.
that
This
creature
panel
came in
is
here?
movable.
I don't see any way out.
It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
Ah, that refuels it. Okay.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Okay, not yet, because I don't think we've got enough,
Doesn't work. Seems like this came from a
enough
log.
information.
It looks like an old seaway map. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
I don't think we can force a way through it.
I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
Or can
With
it?
this, I should be able to force the gears.
Ah. Because I thought, why would it give us an option to use the crowbar if we couldn't? So I'm guessing the other way would have been to have used this.
Well done, Pierce.
By using
Looks like the navigational paths
that.
described in the log.
So
There must be a link with the seaway map.
yeah, so I'd have to basically kind of do those coordinates. Oh, that seems a lot harder than choosing a crowbar. Going underground. Okay, that's it. Chapter 3 complete. Yeah, I'm loving this game. It's so interesting. It's so exciting to play. And we've got a jump scare thrown in there as well. And, you know, I think it's only going to start... The intensity is going to start increasing, I think. So, yeah, please let me know what you think of the game so far in the comments. And please remember to share the video. So, once again, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.